Indiana Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Remarkable new memoir called High Hopes tells the story of how one woman went to a Bruce Springsteen concert and then reinvented her life after turning 60. Joining us today is author and social media influencer Abel to discuss how a trip to follow Bruce Springsteen that she took out of desperation to give her structure and focus became the beginning of a transformation that continues for her today. Welcome, Ann. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, Cody.
Absolutely. So what sparked you to share your story?
I wrote High Hopes because I believe sometimes by sharing our stories with one another, we can offer each other a glimmer of hope, inspiration, and even fun. In High Hopes, I show, and I also share with 700,000 followers every day, that it's never too late to begin to feel better, to move forward, to learn how to dream, and even how to have fun.
I think that's a super important message. How were you different after your trip to Australia?
When I came back, it was the first time in my life I had a positive ball of energy and a story about me that I was proud of, a story about me I wanted to tell, and that story is now High Hopes.
You took a risk. How did you decide to take that risk and then act on it?
Well, I suffer with severe depression, and after having one desk too many thrown at me, I quit my community college teaching job. I knew I'd have to think outside the box to keep myself from falling into the abyss now that I didn't have the structure and focus of the classroom. I'd had 3 regimens of ECT, and the last one was a disaster. I was not doing that again. I needed a lifeline. Then I remembered how hopeful and alive I felt at Springsteen concerts and that he was touring in Australia in 4 months. And as I write in High Hopes, even though I hate to travel, I hate to be alone, and I hadn't known what a Springsteen was a year earlier, I booked the trip. 8 concerts, 5 cities over 26 days. I did not go on this trip to change. I went for structure and focus, but I came home a different person.
Why did you decide to share your story?
In High Hopes, it wasn't only Springsteen who impacted my transformation. It was also the kindness of strangers in Australia who said positive things about me. And of course, it was also the boss. His energy and humanity make me feel alive. It makes me feel like I have a chance. His magic lifts me and my heart, soul, and mind open, and I feel things I've never felt before. And of course, the boss is so much fun. I had never done the 3-letter F word fun until I went to my first Springsteen concert.
Yeah, it's way better than the 4-letter F word for sure. How did your trip change you, Ann?
It was this positive ball of energy. When you're depressed, you just barely can get up. And the only thing that ever helped was working out. But now I had this positive ball of energy that was moving me forward, and it made me seek other things that would help me keep this ball of energy going.
Where can we get High Hopes and learn more?
You can get it anywhere books are sold, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, my website, annabelauthor.com, and you can join 700,000 followers on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Abel.
And it's a very cool story. We love the boss, and we're a big fan of you now. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Cody.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.